conversation with two of your BBN faves. I've got Amaka. Hi girl, how are you?
Hello.
And then Modella, the very gorgeous Modella. What's poppin'? Life-changing stuff. Life-changing stuff. But I mean, you've spent, this amount of time in the house. I feel like, you were very influential in the house. So a lot of people took a liking to you pretty fast. Has there been anything that you have seen since you came out of the house that was like negative, that, just rubbed you off the wrong way?
It's just hard for me to focus on the negativity. The love is too much that I can't even see the hate.
Okay.
I'm just saying justice for Amaka, this. Before I even get down to wherever anyone is saying anything bad about me, I've seen so many beautiful comments that just makes me feel special. I just fall asleep. So
I feel so good. I fall asleep. But you, Modella, what's that been like for you? Like, what has the reception been like since you've been out?
Well, a lot of love and people saying I didn't do my task or when I went into the house and that wasn't it for me, because going into the house I wasn't briefed that you're going to do that. So when people are coming to attack me, I'm like, but of course I'm focusing on the love. I mean, I cannot dwell on that. I have to be cool for my own sanity, and So I'm good in general, and of course loved, and I'm really happy and grateful to everybody.
Oh, I love that for you. For you. I mean, you talking about not accomplishing your task. Do you really feel like you didn't make any efforts towards accomplishing that specific task that you were given by
to
Big
break
Brother?
ships.
Yeah. So to start with, I felt like it was just a normal task.
Okay.
Because we always have tasks every day. And then, of course, I'm a loyal person. I was going into the house to be myself. If I was going to do that, I'll be fake. And I'm not a fake person. In real life, I'll not break ships. I'll not break people's relationships. And yes, and they were my friends. I had friends in line. And I don't know, I could not just do it. So it wasn't like I did not want to attempt. To start with, Daniela will come to me with that relationship problem. Will I be the one to break that? That is not me. Duty would have our talk, and she was always with that guy. I saw how much she loved him, and it was just so crazy. Of course, if I'd known that, you're a fake housemate, this is your mission here, maybe I would have made more attempts. But I just felt like it's a tax, and this is not just me. That would have been me acting. I wanted to just be there
yourself
and show my true self rather than fake it and all of that. So that was it for me.
I mean, we're talking about ships, so I'm going to ask you. If I don't ask, I wouldn't. It's talking about you and Brian. To be honest, I remember seeing when you and Big Baby Bray were together. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And when he moved on to you, and then you went, okay, you know what? Let's just be cool and all that. We don't have to ship this the way everybody's talking about it. And he was like, he was going to take a step back. How was that for you? Did you actually feel like, okay, because I know that I'm necessarily not going to be here for long, let me not ship this?
So I had a short time in the house. I just wanted to tell myself. I was there for myself. And of course I'll meet new friends, meet new people. And I did not want to interrupt his game in any way. I saw him as, you're young, talented. I just want you to be out there. Of course you can like somebody. Anything happens along the line. You don't plan to love people. It just happens. And I don't know, I just liked him. Not for a relationship. I just wanted us to be cool friends.
But if he comes out of the house,
exactly,
do you think
it could happen? Maybe you guys should wait till then.
No, because I mean, it feels like there is a likeness there.
Yes,
and
it's really cute.
you're not pursuing that, and the reasons you have given now are because you guys both wanted to be on your game. So now when there is no game, that's what we're asking. That
life
in
is
the
still a
absence of a game. Wow, Grace.
I don't know, but in the future I just see us as friends. I really don't know. Yeah, so that's what I see.
I mean, we look forward to the future too.
So yeah, we will friend zoned him in the future. Modella, why?
Friend zone him in the future. I don't know. You cannot just tell what will happen. In the house, your feelings are heightened. You're seeing someone, you think, I'm crazy about this person. When you're out, it's a different. Even some people are dating in the house. It might not even last after they get out of the house. So I just feel like things. Whatever you're feeling is times 10 in the house. Honestly, because you see this person all the time. You're always you just keep thinking and imagining and imagining things in your head. So I just feel I don't know.
It's a very pressured situation.
So
okay, I get you now. Amaka, I want to ask you, this thing she said about everything you're feeling in the house is times 10. in your own experience, what are the ways in which you think that might have affected like things you were feeling in the house? Because we know, like, there were situations when it came to friendship, you and Fina had this thing, but then it seemed like Groovy wanted to mess that friendship a bit. There were so many different like alignments that you might have made. So how do you think like, that heightened feeling influenced those situations?
Well, if in the aspect of relationship, it's always heightened because relationship and friendship is
two different things.
So in the aspect of relationship, it's always heightened. But in the aspect of friendship, for you to be friends with Fina, you have to be intentional about the friendship. You understand? Because she's a strong personality too. Do you understand? So me being her friend was an intentional thing. It also showed when I had to fight for the friendship. So like I was really intentional about our friendship. So that was not a heightened situation. It was just we are friends. If it's reciprocated, fine. At any point, if we clash, okay. We try the best we can. If we can come to a common boundary, good. If we cannot, that's how friends are.
Wow.
Some days
some days you butt heads and
so it's just a normal thing.
So I have this question because I feel like a lot of people felt like your friendship with her wasn't on equal footing. There were people who felt like you cared more about the friendship than she did. There were people who felt like, you considered her feelings more than she did yours. Now that you're out, I'm pretty sure you might have seen some of those comments. Do you think there might have been some truth to that? With different perspective, like, do you feel like maybe there was a possibility that you cared more about the friendship than she did?
Even the slightest bits.
Yeah, I said it a whole lot of times. I was confused, but I'm not someone that's quick to write people off. So I think my last diary section, I said it that I don't understand what's happening. Like, I don't know why Fina acts this way, but I'm trying to understand her. She has a new man in her life, and attention would always be divided. You understand? So I cannot blame her. Then again, she met with her former roomie Chichi, and they had a lot of bonding time, and I was not usually in the kitchen as I usually be. You understand? So it was something, and probably she was also trying to look out for her own self.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but now let's move to relationships. I'm gonna ask you about Giddy Fire I was really excited when it came up, and I was like, oh my god, Amaka, yes, because I was really following and all, and I wanted to understand what really happened. I feel like Kayode did not really show us a lot of things. If you don't know who Kayode is the man and the camera.
He's as famous as Big Brother.
And I want to get the little dates from you. What really went down, like, because it just went from like a high to a low, and we didn't really get to see the whole how it happened. What happened with you and Giddy Fire, really?
That smile on her face.
No, like I'm smiling because you're saying you did not get to see everything.
She's like a lot.
So the whole I and Giddy Fire situation, I honestly liked him. You understand? So, but I really don't like, in my own opinion, for me, he was being fake. You understand?
Wow.
Every other person has their own opinion, and me, I'm entitled to my own opinion.
Agreed.
Because I felt like you were butt-heading like 3 grown-ass women. It didn't make any sense.
Diana and Rachel included.
Diana, Rachel, and me. Every one of us had our own stories.
Became a square.
You get, and here's the thing with Diana on his in his level. And when we come to the arena, we say sweet things. We go to the party hall. We say sweet things. So you were actually leading me on, and if you ask him, let me not say leading me on, but at least
you were feeling me, I was feeling you.
We were feeling each other, and you were also feeling another person in your house, and which he was saying they were friends. But when you do not have to put a name to something for you to know that
there's something going on.
Actions.
Do you understand? You would have filled me in on that, especially when they merged us together. If you cared a lot about Diana, would have told me that, oh, look, because at the end of the day, even if it's a game, the conscience is very important.
Yeah.
Our conscience is supposed to be living, you understand? It was supposed to tell me that, look, see all the things that's transpired. So every time I asked him, he was sweeping it under the carpet, which I felt was really...
So that was the deal breaker for you?
Yeah, it was not only that I was still going on with him, but I saw that people were just getting hot. He was not sincere. Tomorrow he's with Rachel, but we cuddle up on our bed and Rachel is beside there. So how do you even have the mind? You like Rachel and you're doing that same thing. Like,
it's the audacity for me.
No, it's the cold weather. I heard it's very cold.
Yeah.
even at that, I'm hearing the narrative that Deji doesn't like Chichi. But he still respects her to the very last.
Yeah.
Really? But he's telling other people he doesn't like her instead of telling her directly.
She's feeling...
She feels good.
Do you understand? Me, I'm not
about
saying
him.
that he would have... I don't know.
You're just saying Gidi Fire should have come up to you and had a straight up conversation with you about everything. Yeah.
We shouldn't have gone further. We should have started on a plain note. Even if we're not planning to get to anything serious. We're just doing vibes on vibes. But at least we would have started on a clean slate. Like, I like honesty.
All right.
I
really like
get
that.
And
Wow.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now let's talk evictions. I mean, now yours was really shocking. I don't think anybody was expecting that, considering the fact that, come Sunday you had your first strike and then you had this whole penance game to play, and you're thinking maybe this is not going to happen, and then surprise, that happens. How did that feel? How did that feel for you?
It was really heartbreaking, but at that point,
Yeah.
I was always a very scared kind of person in the house. I was always very scared. I was always you understand? But deep down in my heart, I knew that I'll be able to rise up to whatever.
I love
That's
that.
it.
You understand? So I already knew that week I was going to be up for nominations. But I never knew it was going to be an instant eviction.
Yeah.
So, but when I found out that Big Brother was serious, I just had to tell the housemates, you know what, I love you all, because honestly, that's what I feel for them.
Yeah.
Pure love.
And it's a game.
That's really sweet.
You have to come to terms with the fact that it's a game. Modella, I mean, now evictions have happened. You've told us like you stuck with your truth, and I admire that. What's next?
Yeah, going into the entertainment world as usual.
Is it as usual?
Yeah, like going into acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see Skindella?
Yes, you're gonna see.
I loved that name, by the way. It was I really like Skindella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So Skindella is just about, I'm not like into the full skincare brand thing. It's just skin oil that makes your skin glow. That's
You should
all.
have
And
Amaka.
that's good enough.
I was about
Yeah,
to
like
say-
you guys just work it out because the skin is skinning.
Yeah. So, and then I, of course, before I went into the house, I was already doing brand influencing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, brand influencing. I had my business too going on. Yeah. So just business, ready to like take over,
The
work
world.
with brands. Yeah. And yeah, just take over the world and entertainment.
Love that.
Okay, all right. So, Amaka, Maki
billions.
billions. Wow. All right. So, how are we getting these billions now?
You know what? We're going to get it anyhow.
Oh,
Ah.
shit.
Must collect mine. This is the billionaire gang.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to be up to skin. I'm serving my skin.
Girl, your skin is giving. So, please do.
Team Natural. Love it.
Natural. So I'm going to be serving my skin.
Yeah.
I'm open for OAP. I'm open for.
She wants to take our job.
Shall we leave
All
this
this our
seat for her?
Jazeera and CNN was not.
It wasn't for anything. Al Jazeera of the house.
Always broadcasting.
We're broadcasting. We served you juicy juice. You get.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I'm open for OAP. I'm open for influencing.
Okay.
All your appliances, I'll pamper it as long as every deal is adding value to
you.
me.
And some billions.
Billions.
We're expecting. Now, Modella, I need to touch this topic because Twitter was stressed out. Twitter did not let us hear a word about your frontals. I'm pretty sure you've seen it by
Yeah.
now.
I've seen, like,
So what's up? Is that an identity?
it's not an identity. I just like my frontal in the front.
Like if it's gonna be a frontal, let it be frontal.
I like, because I don't want my hair to
sipping out.
Yeah. I just like it. I feel like it fits me better that way, and I don't care if you don't like it. That's on you.
I mean, you look good.
Yeah, I like it the way it comes out on me. Like when I look at myself, I like what I see, and that's what matters. Yeah. So.
She's like, you know what? Period. That's just what it's gonna be.
I love it that way. And
period. And period is your thing too. Yeah.
I love it.
Anyway, it was absolutely amazing having you guys here. You're both absolutely beautiful. We can't wait to see you, making all that money, doing your thing. Skindella, we're waiting for it. Maybe you should even have a frontal line at this point, but please pay me for my intellectual property that I just gave you.
Hair. Like,
it's true now.
What people said was that all the hair brands are coming for. I'm like, I'm ready because I love to wear
But think
hair.
of the sound Modella hair. How does it not?
Modella hair. I used to sell hair when I was in. I used to sell hair.
Run me my check. Run me my check, Modella. Thank you.
Okay, soon. Pretty soon.
But yeah, it's wonderful having you here. I wish you, absolutely amazing things in all your future endeavors. And I just, this is the beginning.